Here, and today we are learning about rugby. So this is a request from Travis who says, here is Russell Crowe, NRL, explaining, or wait, this is Russell Crowe explaining NRL, which is the National Rugby League. This is from Australia, right? I was telling you about in the chat, it is more geared towards NFL viewer learning about the NRL, but it's still informative. Okay, so NRL is basically Australia's version of NFL. Is that what I'm getting to? Like, and then this is the rule. Russell Crowe explains the rules and laws of rugby league. Okay, so let's go. We just reacted to, I think, the 20 hardest hits in the state of origin. That video was crazy because we saw a lot of hits with no pads on, and yeah, let's see this one. This is the rules. This is from NRL.com. I hope this doesn't get blocked. These videos, sports videos, normally get blocked. I hope not, but let's go, guys.
Rugby league is football.
Dude, his voice is so...
But maybe not as you know it.
So awesome, so iconic. Maximus
Arguably the
Meridius.
fastest, most aggressive, ball-in-hand football game that exists.
Oh. I do have a quick question. These shots right here, they're only replays, right? Or do you guys get different angles? Because when we watch football, we don't get a lot of angles. We just get a wide angle. And it feels like the highlights are a little bit more intense to watch. But we don't get a lot of different angles. So when you see hits like this, is it part of the streaming? Or is it part of just like a person who filmed from the sidelines and then they edited it like an, you know, you get these angles live? Dang. How do they kind of predict though who's going to get hit or not? That is crazy. You know, it gives it a lot more depth and it is a lot more dynamic. So that's pretty cool. Dude, he almost fell on his head. Can you imagine playing rugby against the gladiator?
Rugby league is played on a rectangular field of 100 meters in length, with an oval-shaped ball that is slightly thicker through the middle. It's an 80-minute game, 2 40-minute halves, 13 players on the field for each team.
That's too fast already. How many?
Game, 2 40-minute halves.
2 40-minute halves. Okay, so it's a little bit less than football. Football has 90 minutes, 45 each. So this is 80 minutes. Okay.
It's an 80-minute game, 2 40-minute halves, 13 players on the field for each team, 4 players for each team on the bench.
Okay.
And all the players play both offense and defense.
Oh, okay. So it's different from
every player
American
is
football.
required to tackle,
wow,
to pass, and in a given situation, maybe even to kick.
Oh, wow, okay. You can also kick forward.
No helmets, no pads, no timeouts, no blocking, no forward passes.
Okay, so this is what I was telling you. I grew up in South Africa, and I should know more about rugby, but I don't because I went to the football team rather than the rugby team. I did play a little bit of rugby, a little bit of cricket, but just for the funs, just to see what team I wanted to go to. And obviously, I went to the football team. No helmets, no pads, no timeouts, no blocking, and no forward passes. So the only rule I knew was forward passing is not allowed. You have to pass it behind you. But you can kick it forward. Is that what I understood? You can kick it forward, but you can't pass it backwards. And another thing he mentioned was every player needs to do everything, right? So you don't have like quarterbacks, and you don't have like distinctive positions. Everyone does everything. So you need to be an all-round player, an all-round athlete to be there. And also you have 2 more people than the football team. So football has 11, rugby has 12. Okay. So I'm just repeating that so I can memorize it.
Passes.
Maybe one day I go watch a rugby match. I don't know.
The objective of the game is to cross the opposition goal line to score a try, similar to a touchdown.
And then you kick it over, is that it? How many points for a
Unlike
try?
touchdown, it's not just about crossing over the line. You actually have to be able to control the ball and put it on the ground with downward pressure.
Oh, okay. So you need to kind of like stump it on the floor.
A try is worth 4 points.
4 points, okay.
Unlike in NFL, the
6.
conversion is not just taken from in front of the posts. It is taken from a point perpendicular to where the ball was grounded.
Okay.
A conversion is worth 2 points. A penalty goal can be kicked in the same way. That is also worth 2 points.
Okay.
There is another way of scoring, which is a drop goal. You drop the ball on the ground first before you kick it. That,
Dang.
done in general play, is called a field goal, and it's worth 1 point. Beyond 40 meters from the end zone, that same drop goal is worth 2 points.
Field goal attempt.
Dude, that is so high.
Just like in NFL, there are periods of defined
Thank you so much for the coffee request. This comes from Anthea. Thank you, Anthea, for the request.
offense and defense.
Oh, sorry. Let me go back a little bit.
Just like in NFL, there are periods of defined offense and defense. Because of the speed of the game, it's all about strategy on the fly.
Okay, I don't think I understood that one. You can kick it, but you still get 2 points. That's a field goal, right?
Because of the speed of the game, it's all about strategy on the fly.
Oh, so that was a
Instead of
pass.
4 downs, each team on offense has 6 tackles to attempt to score points.
Okay. And if you don't do it
Though an
in
integral
6,
part of NFL, the forward pass in rugby league is outlawed. Passes can be backwards or lateral.
Oh,
If
okay.
an attacking player fumbles the ball forwards, it is called a knock-on, and that will stop the game and possession will change.
Oh,
One
okay.
of the main objectives of rugby league
So it kind of feels like it's an offside, right? If you throw it forward, kind of like it's an offside position, so it's a foul.
the game and possession will change. One of the main objectives of rugby league is to keep the action going.
I feel like he purposely used the ball. Look at that. He purposely used the ball to hit the guy in the face.
Possession will change. One
Over here, look. I feel like, look at that.
of the main
No. I was wrong. He was hugging the ball and the guy came in, used his face to... I don't know why he used his face. I think he was going for the tackle, but look at how his neck bends backwards now.
objectives of rugby league is to
Did you
keep
see
the
that?
action going. If a minor infringement takes place, a signal will be heard
The tackle play for a long, long time, and there's the result.
and the tackle count starts again. When you're on defense, you stop the opposition by tackling the player that's holding the ball.
Wow.
Tackling players or blocking players who are not holding the ball is illegal in this game.
Definitely late. It is. It's 10 in the bed.
Once a tackle player is on the ground or his progress has been halted, they must stand where they're tackled, roll the ball with their foot between their legs to a player behind them, and play continues. And that is known as a play the ball. If
Okay.
a player is tackled in possession of the ball after the 5th tackle, the ball will just go to the other team.
So this is something that a lot of people complain about in American football. It stops every time. There is more of a pause than actual play. So rugby tries to solve that issue by doing these type of continuous plays, right? So that it's not pausing all the time.
That is Brisbane ball.
That's why, after the 5th tackle, a team will generally kick the ball for territory, just like in the NFL when you punt on the 4th down.
Dang.
Unlike the NFL,
That was a sniper
kicking
shot.
in general play is integral to the game, and there are a number of different types of kicks. You have the grubber kick, you have the chip and chase,
chips. Follows. There's a chip and chase.
You have a punt for distance.
Whoa. That ball goes really high.
You have a high punt called a bomb.
And I've played a little bit of
Kicking is
rugby.
one of the most important strategies of the game and can be very hard to defend against.
I've played like once or twice, I don't know. So I know how heavy that ball is. And for him to kick it that high, dude has to be so strong. He cannot skip leg day. Dang, that is really cool. Another question I have is cricket or rugby? Which one is the biggest? What is the biggest in Australia? And also, does it have like, is it the most viewed show? Like when the final is it like the Super Bowl where like it's a major, obviously it's a major event, but is it the biggest event or no? Because I feel like the Super Bowl is like the biggest event when it's on.
Kicking is one of the most important strategies of the game and can be very hard to defend against.
So if you have a good kicker, then you have gold.
For the first time, NRL, National Rugby League, is being unleashed in the entertainment capital of the world,
Las Vegas. What?
March the 2nd at Allegiant Stadium.
Wait. But is NRL only for Australia and Australian teams, or is it international teams? Because I feel like why would you take it to Las Vegas rather than keep it in Australia if it's an Australian league? Is it an international league? No, it's a World Cup. Oh, okay. So it's a World Cup. I thought it was an Australian league because the NFL is an American league. Okay. So you guys play other countries. You guys play South Africa. What's your biggest rival? What is the derby? The derby? What is Australia's biggest rival? I know that maybe in cricket it's India, right? What about in rugby? What is Australia's biggest rival? Is it South Africa or no? Is it England? Maybe England versus Australia. New Zealand. Yes. That was my next. Yeah, Kiwi. New Zealand. Brotherly love and sibling hate. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. England plays as well. Okay. So when Australia and New Zealand is on. Okay, I see. This is really fun. I hope this doesn't get blocked. Honestly, if it does get blocked or blurred, you can watch my reactions on Buy Me a Coffee. Every unblocked reaction is there. Thank you so much, Anthea, for the request. So as I'm saying, like, videos might get blocked or blurred here on YouTube, but we always add them to Buy Me a Coffee. All the unblocked videos are there. It's free to watch. Just go over there. But if you do want to watch other stuff like movie reactions and stuff, then yeah, you can become a member on Buy Me a Coffee. And yeah, I guess that's it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Go over here to my Australia playlist or sports playlist, Twitch, Buy Me a Coffee, wherever you want to go. Join the community. See you there. Bye-bye.